What's up, everybody? Coach B.O. and Coach Sagasta with you. Yo, you think I was forgotten or what? Love it, man. Pat McGuire. Man. So what's happening, everybody? Coach B.O. and Coach Sagasta. I'm glad we're in the house now. I wanted to definitely get going, man. I got something quick to just to bring to your attention, man. Something that I definitely want to show you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and show you, Jordan. I'll be with you here shortly. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm not just gonna express it. I'm not just gonna share it, but I'm gonna show you. Okay, hold up 1 second. I'm gonna show you. I should have got this earlier. Gotta outdo the family, you know what I'm saying? Gotta go out and do the family. So if you haven't seen, if you didn't watch the game yesterday, if you missed yesterday's game, then shame on you, because it was one of the most exceptional games ever played, ever televised. Listen, us in our house, man, it's all about college football, man. You know, every single year, I've like Pierre says, like my man Pierre Evans always says, he says, I fired him. I fired in the NFL. I fired the NBA. I fired Major League Baseball. I fired him. I love when he says that, because it's so true, man. I haven't watched those games in such a long time that I forgot who plays. But when it comes to college, like, depending on who's playing, if it's Notre Dame, I might catch it. If it's a national championship, I'm going to catch it. Most definitely. I'm going to make waves. I'm going to make new waves for me to catch that game. You feel me? The reason why is because there's a goal involved. There's an absolute goal involved. And so I express this with you right now because so many people made a New Year's resolution and you're falling absolutely short. And it's not your fault. It is not your fault, my friends. You're falling short because of you. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody else's problem but yours. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's your problem. You are your problem and you are the solution to your problem. It's that easy. It's that easy. And so what I'm saying is, like, your goal development. Have you set a goal development? And here's something that really struck me so hard. Like, you just watching yesterday's game. I mean, you had one of the most prestigious coaches to ever coach the game, Coach Nick Saban. I read his book last year, and it just got me engaged. I wanted to be a better husband, be a better father, be a better coach. Whether it was for sports or whether it was for life, I wanted to be a better coach. When I finished this book, I was on flames, inwardly as well as outwardly. You don't get what I'm saying? Like, yo, this was that monument. And so when I seen that, I was like, yo, wait a minute. They starting to lose now. You had the only freshman quarterback to start. But if they would have won, he would have been the only freshman quarterback to ever win a national championship. Are you hearing me? History. Nick Saban would have had his 6th national championship. Back to back. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is what we missed yesterday. If you didn't watch it, this is what you missed yesterday. If you did watch it, we lost history. Like a historical monument was devastated in my son's eyes. Like, this happened. This was a goal. They took their eyes off the goal and they started worrying about the score. I was just sharing with Pat. Yo, being a coach for so many years, man, I used to hate it. When kids used to come in, Coach, how many yards did I get? Coach, how many receiving yards did I get? Coach, how many interceptions? Coach, how many interceptions, how many yards, how many punt yards did I return? How many touchdowns did I get? Coach, how many baskets did I get? Coach, how many assists did I get? Coach, how many home runs did I get? How many stolen bases did I get, Coach? I'm like, wait a minute. Whoa. You're stat reading. You're thinking about the score and you forgot about the goal. And that's the same thing with people today. You wrote down a resolution, but you forgot about the goal. You're taking your eyes off the prize. You're taking your eyes off the prize, and therefore you will never parade. You will never celebrate. You will never win the national championship of your heart. Like, you will never get that. You will never attain that. Why? Because you refuse. You refuse to stay in your lane. You refuse to keep going towards your goal. You have never developed. Nobody's ever shown you, coach, show me how goal development works. Nobody's ever showed you. Nobody's ever coached you up on how to stay focused, on how to have goal development. And so I express with you, this is the opportunity. Right now, this is the opportunity where I'm about to unleash, I'm about to drop a diamond on you. Are you get what I'm saying? I'm not just handing you the shovel to go dig in the diamond farm. I'm right beside you because that's what good leaders do. That's what great leaders do. That's what phenomenal leaders do. That's what excellent leaders do. They lead. And so I'm going to express it to you. One thing that I learned in my transformation, is how to make sure and how to attain my goals and stay focused on my goals no matter what everybody else is doing. You get what I'm saying? Forget the score. I'm not worried about the score. I'm worried about the goal. That's all I'm worried about. And so many people, I express this, and so many people forget about their goal. They worry about the score. And that's the same thing that happened last night. I'm just saying, like, yo, you had this opportunity to win this. This could have been the 6th national championship on your belt. This could have been the first time that you unleashed with the opportunity to be the only freshman quarterback to ever win a national championship. This was your opportunity. And somehow, maybe it was the team, maybe it was the coaching staff, maybe it was the whole program. Somebody took their eyes off the goal. Somebody took their eyes off the goal. And so it don't matter if it's in your professional or if it's in your personal life. It don't matter what you do in life. Once you take your eyes off that goal, you will lose, my friend. That's a fact. And so what I'm about to show you right now is Coach Sagasi's goals. These are my goals. There's 30 goals here. Every single one of them is very specific. One more time, very specific. All my goals are very, very specific. No, not to fly to the dang moon. No, not to reach the depthest parts of the ocean. No, not to go swimming with the dolphins. No, I'm talking about real goals, real attainable goals that I want to achieve. Are you hearing me? So I wrote down 30 of them. But now I wrote the 7 that I really want to attain, that I'm going to focus, that I'm going to hone in on. I wrote those down in red. And I made it a purpose. I said, babe, family, we need to sit down. I got a mission for you. My family looked at me like, yo, what's my dad going to put us up to now? You know what I'm saying? My dad, what's my dad going to do? I said, family, I need you guys to write down 25 goals. 25, this monarchy of goals, a hierarchy of goals. I want you to write down specific goals for yourself. What do you want? I want you to have a goal development right now. I said, I want you to write down, please, as a family, sit down and write down your 7 goals. Or write down your 5 goals. Write down the 25, but I want you to circle only 5. So my family got engaged last night. Here's what I expressed to people. How can you lead? How can you lead if you can't even lead your home? What? Like you want to be a leader, but you can't even lead your home. So I asked my family, I said, yo, I want to share something with you. Here's something I want to definitely share with you. I said, right now, I want you guys to write down your 25 goals, please. So my family, no TV on, no music on, none of that. No distractions, just straight real grind. So our family, we got engaged. So we started writing down our goals, 25 of them. I told them to circle down your 5. Why? That's the first thing that pops in your mind. Why, coach? Why do you only want to? Well, why do you only want them? Why do you only want them to circle out 5? Why did you, coach, only circle down 7? Well, 7 is my number. I love 7. 7 is the number of completion, the 7 days in a year, or 7 days in a week. So it's my number. I love 7. So I wrote down 30. But I got engaged. I got absolutely engaged with my 7. Okay? And they're all specific. They all do this. Are you get what I'm saying? They're all unity. They're all tight. So they all come together. At some point or another, my goals come together. That's goal development. You get what I'm saying? Like your goals got to come together. And here's why. as I went to my daughters. My daughter, one of my daughter's goals, I love one of my daughter's goals. Here's one of my daughter's goals. She says, Dad, one of my goals is to meet Eric Thomas. Now, she's already gotten calls by Dr. Eric Thomas, 9 years old, okay? But she wants to go meet him. And I love that. I love that, right? But all the rest of it, be faithful to God, be faithful to my family, okay? Read my Thank Greatness is Upon You book. You see how they're all coming together, okay? So by praying and reading her book, she might get the opportunity this year to go see Dr. Eric Thomas, whether on train or flight, but she'll get the opportunity. And her last one is to help my grandma and grandpa in their finances. I mean, these are goals. These are orientated goals. This is goal development. Now, why? You're probably asking, Coach, why don't you follow the other ones? The reason why is because so many people have a bunch of goals going on in their head. So many things going on. For anybody that knows anything, understand that your mind is made up of 4 parts. 2 parts because you got the hemisphere, okay? So you got your right brain, your left side, right? And so what I'm expressing to you, you got your conscious, subconscious, you got your reasoning, and your memory. 4 parts. Now, understand this. When you have all these goals in mind, guess what starts to happen? You start to derail. You start to go this way. You start to go that way. You start to go down. You start to go up. You start going in different ways. Listen, focus. Goal development is about focusing and honing in and harnessing on the goals that you really want to attain. Let it be 5. Work on the 5. Multitask on the 5. You try to start multitasking on 25, God bless you. I want to see you definitely at the end. I want to see all those gray hairs, all those gray hairs at the very end. I want to see you then. You get what I'm saying? That is goal development. It's stop looking at the score and start worrying about the goal. If you have all these other goals written down, you will definitely be subtracted from what you want to attain. You'll be subtracted. You'll be derailing. You'll be looking at the score and all your other goals. And so I told my family, I said, babe, yo, kids, I need you guys to be very specific on your goals and only circle the 5 and work hard. Work absolutely hard. And so my wife tells me, babe, I want to get up more. I want to get up earlier. I want to lose 45 pounds before the conference. I said, great, let's do it. She said, I want to start praying more. I said, let's do it. I said, I'm with you. I said, but you got to understand, yo, you see me waking up, baby. You see me waking up at 2:30. You see me doing it. I've been doing it for 7 years. And babe, I love you, but it's time that you stop making excuses and we start going. I said, you know what? I got to help you now. I'll be here forever. Till the day I die, I'm going to help you. And I was engaged. I wanted her to be very specific and passionate about her goals. And I wanted them all to unite, to come to a group, to come into connection. To be very, very adamant about it. I want her to be very, very adamant about it. You know, one thing that I take away from Mr. Warren Buffett, he was very, very devoted to his goals. He didn't just write down daily goals, but he would write a list of goals every single year, and he would only stay close to those 5 goals. And so that's where I learned it from, and I focused hard on it. I did it 2014. I did it in 2015, 16, and 17. So why shouldn't you? And where's it got me? Going up. You get what I'm saying? Like you focus, you harness on those goals, and you focus wholeheartedly with everything you got, and you go all in. So like last night's game was a prime editor. They didn't go all in. And even me and my son, as we discussed it today at lunchtime, we had lunch together. As we discussed it today, I was like, listen, somebody dropped the ball somewhere or another. Somebody dropped the ball somewhere or another, and they started worrying about the stats. They started worrying about the score instead of worrying about the drive towards the goal. So allow your drive. Hey, goal development is so, you got to have it, okay? It doesn't matter what profession you are in. It doesn't matter if it's in your personal or your professional life. Have some goals and sit down with your family and write your goals out. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing better than having a sit down time with your family and writing your goals out and working together. Because everybody knows that, you know what, when your family's united, ain't nothing can break you. All right, so I appreciate you guys being on. I didn't want to really, I had to drop it hot like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? So, Thank you guys so much for being on. Have a great and beautiful week, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. I'm out of here.